Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and today we are going to be finishing up every single last grind we possibly can before the Vault Event weekend. Of course, Vault Event weekend, we should be able to see right here, is happening in 7 hours from now. So between now and 7 hours from now, well, technically for the next hour or so, we will be going and, going and getting as much as we can get done. Most noteworthy thing as far as number of things we need to go do, or, as far as where it's mostly concentrated, definitely Underspire. I would say he's probably the biggest by far. We are currently, how many torches away? We need to do every last torch we have, and we have 43, so that'll be one of our main focuses. Aside from that, poking PvP a little bit, and, just doing all standard dailies, messing with the class event a little bit, all the standard stuff. That's pretty much the game plan. Also, thank you, chat, for the generosity. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Huge, huge, huge thanks. Let me go through all the things beforehand. Where'd it go? Why is it not scrolling up? There it goes. Hello Draco, hello Sonny, hello Mark, hello Nightmare, hello Fall, hello Chad, and thanks again, greatly, greatly appreciated, helps out a lot. Thank you, thank you. Hello Mark, hello Vanessa, hello Maximus, hello Nightmare, hello Isabel, hello Yeah, hello everyone else, welcome, 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 hello Supernova. Anyways, where should we start? I'll start with class event. It's like the most unique thing we have going on today. Obviously, it's only 25 gems, but hey, that's 25 more than 0. So we shall go grab it. We're just running pretty much a quick kill weapon team. Just run everything in. Of course, it says I can't use weapon. Gosh, when will they fix this? This has been like this for like 3 patches now. And they still haven't fixed it. Obviously, we can run any weapon here. But it keeps thinking like, nope, you're not allowed to run that weapon. I think it keeps thinking you have to do like kingdom restriction or something. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, doesn't let us use it. Though it actually does. Obviously, all you have to do is put it in. But for whatever reason, when you copy-paste it, it doesn't like it. It does not like copy-pasted weapons. That's a leftover mechanic from when they were trying to fix the bug with being able to use any weapon anywhere, even in restricted modes. But they didn't fix the bug correctly. And it still hasn't been fixed. So they should probably do that at some point. It's not too big a deal. That's definitely on the list of how many bugs are currently in the game. I'll get around to it eventually. I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure none of those Val Ravens run away. As a class event actually has exact enough battles. So if a single Val Raven runs away, we are out of luck. We will only get 15 gems instead of 25. Which is still a good chunk, but 10 less than otherwise. Yeah, I'll clear through this, clear through dailies, clear through Underspire, open the last 20 Vault keys. I was going to open them all. Oh, actually, wait, did I open them all last night? Never mind, I opened them all last night. I forgot. Last night I was like, I was originally going to save like 60. Then I was going to save 20. And then by that point I was like, why don't I just do the whole stack? I forgot, we have no Vault keys to go open. Whoops. Well, I guess more time to focus on everything else. Yeah, I forgot about that. I originally was. Then I was going to save a smaller amount. And then by the end of last night, we used every last Vault key we had. We had 0. Which we might get 1 if we get one from some event I'm forgetting. Like reclaim them from a road event or something. So hello Jets! Welcome, welcome. But otherwise, yeah, we're gonna be at a big big old 0. And of course this weekend we'll be able to go replenish all those Vault keys. I'm pretty sure I'm still sticking with a 300 grind, but I don't know, we'll see. Depends how it goes. Also, by sometime this weekend, I should know when my trip is. So we'll know when we're going to be away for a week. Which, of course, when we are, that means no streams that entire week. Don't know the exact dates yet, but by the end of this weekend, I should know. Still have 10 Vault keys. Ooh, hopefully you get something good. Honestly, we didn't do too bad. We got what? 1 gold elite and 3 300 gem drops. And 300. As far as like the really good ones. Could have been better, but honestly, that's not horrible. It's a little gem heavy. You know, we always need gems. Is that our last Val Raven, or is there still one more? I always lose track of these guys. Most because it always gives you enough, so there's no need to really count them or anything. Just gotta make sure they die when they appear. Also, we're getting really close to that level. No, that was... Oh no, we still need to find 2 more Valravens. Didn't realize we were still at such a low number. Because we're trying to prioritize red. Red is by far our highest flux color with all these goblin rockets here. So definitely highest priority. Red's our highest, and then yellow would be our second highest. This is probably the only place I still use Dawnbringer. I can't think of a single other place where I'd really bother these days. It's lost a lot of its viability. It's still a 4 times barrier option, but its momentum that, like, if you compare it to Wand is so bad. Even if you compare it to, like, that one Ruby weapon, if you happen to have it, it's not that great these days. Its biggest utility is simply being used for its barrier, and that's about it. If you're not using it for that, you... Actually, I shouldn't say that. We're using it for its damage right now. I was gonna say, if you're not using it for that, you're pretty much not using it for anything. But it does still technically have a good damage range for stuff like this. It doesn't have extra turn potential, which puts it in an awkward situation where it needs to double cast like right now. Which almost makes me want to go use the Ruby weapon as like our main hand weapon for this. The problem with the Ruby weapon is the amount of double casting we'll need. The fact that there's true damage makes up for a lot of it. I think once everyone has access to it, we'll start using it a bit more. My main hesitance to it, especially for showing it in any video, is very few people have it, as it is currently a money lock weapon. It is impossible to have it for free. Which is the main reason I haven't really been using it much. As it's basically a paywalled weapon, and has been for several months now, and still will be for at least another month or 2, if not longer. It's probably the strongest a money-locked weapon has ever been in the history of the game so far. Though it's not truly money-locked, it's just temporarily money-locked. Oddly enough, one of the better campaign rewards we've gotten in a very long time. I feel like a lot of campaign mythics lately have just been so bad. I still need one more Valhawk. I'm very surprised we haven't seen it yet. Solo Anderson! Welcome, welcome. Oh, so there's the Valraven. Could blink and you'll miss it. It was so quick. Poor little thing. Oh yeah, we have that revive. This is by far the most annoying fight in Thursday class events. Because most teams don't have counterplay to stun it. Which basically means you have to fight 2 times over every time. And you have to fight it 4 times, so you're fighting it 8 times, basically. And there's the final 2. And at this point, obviously, there's no chance of us losing. Hey, an extra Valraven. Oh, I can actually do extra stats on the next fight. I normally don't get an early Valraven here. But if you do, you can actually run 100% extra stats, I believe, on this next fight that we have coming up. Which should allow us to one-shot Dawnbringer. Let me just double-check before I get it wrong here. But no, we can. So whenever this happens, you can actually do this and get 100% extra stats for one fight. It's very rare that you get the super early Valraven there, but when you do, it makes this fight slightly quicker. As we should have enough done, bring our damage to one shot here. Doesn't save that much time, but one cast instead of double. And there we go. Then we claim our gems. And there's our 25 gems. Alright, next thing. Let me go do a ward event to help the guild before I forget to go help the guild. They need help. We're not even at stage 12 yet. Come on, guild, we got this. Oh, we're still on Thursday, it's fine. I think we have like 2 zeros right now as well. Never mind, just 1 0. I think El Loco's coming back next week, hopefully. On June 15th, we're getting the next piece. And June 24th. Oh, wait, are we getting them back to back? That's kind of cool. I didn't realize they were both that close. Are we actually getting both of them by the end of this month? Ooh. We need to start showing off the weapon then. Later this month. I didn't realize they were both coming this month. I thought it was a little later than that. But yeah, we'll definitely need to do that then. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon. It's basically the true damage weapon if you want to run true damage on hero. Everything else doesn't even come close. It also has a lot of free gold gain passively. So I'm still using the budget team, by the way. Mostly because this is just old meta for Goblin team. And to this day, it's still good. It's also 0 mythic. And technically 0 legend since this is a faction legend. One HP, what are you doing? You blocked a whole skull with that mighty 1 HP. There's our daily gems. Because we've been doing the old school RuneScape the entire day. I think the stream went for like 8 hours. We did the math on it too. Playing an 8-hour long stream, even though we were kind of messing around with a bunch of different things, only got us like not even 1% closer to finishing the account. It's so insane how long that game's grind is. You got like 1% closer during that 8-hour stream. Oh, what do we need here? Take the green over. It really makes some of the grinds in Gems of War seem like nothing. As far as time needed. Because 28 hours or so, give or take a little bit to max out each hero class. It's not that bad, to be honest. Especially for the value that you get from some maxed hero classes in Gems of War. Though time can vary quite a bit. It depends what modes you end up doing them on and everything. Yeah, I feel like the only big issue with upgrading classes in Gems of War right now is the strongest method to ever exist, to some degree, doesn't exist anymore, which is fighting super low-level PvP battles because they give 2 XP each. But it's a lot more inconsistent getting really easy PvP fights now. They still exist, but they don't exist as commonly compared to before all the PvP reworks. But you can still get a ton from doing like low-level Underworld, I mean. Game modes that are easy to quick kill, like daily adventure boards, stuff like that. Anywhere that gives 2 XP but is still quick to kill is the best places to always get class XP, of course. And just passively having it on your team gains a lot over time. Might take a little bit longer if you're getting it passively, but you know, you just get it automatically without having to go out of your way for it, which is nice. Is playing Explorer 1 the best way to get Vault weekends? Yes. You should basically just spam Explorer 1 with the quickest team you have. The quickest possible is Ironhawk Quick Kill, which is that Dust Devil Ironhawk team we always use. The most budget Quick Kill team that you can run is Rowain Quick Kill, which is Rowain with Mirage Queen, Leprechaun, and just running hero with whatever hero class you don't have maxed yet. It also allows you to max any hero class you still need, speaking of maxing classes. Should be the last one we need for now. We shouldn't get a Valraven here. I wish there was a reminder the other way around. There's a reminder for when you're not using medals to go use medals for Underspire. I mean, gosh, I keep saying every mode run. Whenever you're doing World Event, there is a warning that says, hey, you don't currently have the World Event medals on. They need the inverse of that added to the game, where there's a warning that tells you you are using it in the wrong location the first time you do it. So that when you go out of that game mode, it's like, hey, you're using the wrong medals, go set the actual correct medals that will do something. Oh yeah, you should always save your Paloozas for during the Vault event. Don't ever use them off of a Vault event, because the amount of Vault keys you get from them is heavily increased during a Vault event by about 3 times as much. Oh, we actually gotta do 2 mini bosses. I guess we have to go out of our way for that, actually, because I wasn't gonna do that naturally today. That's fine. We could do Dust Devil Quick Kill for a little bit. Do I have any XP booster I need to go use? No, I'll probably just save them all for Vault Weekend. Yeah, we got plenty of them queued up. It'll be fine. We'll be grinding plenty enough this Vault Weekend with the teams like that. We'll can easily throw it in whatever. Probably off stream, most likely. What am I doing here? Dust Devil team. Oh yeah, speaking of Dust Devil team as well. Oh, where is it? Why does it feel like every team I have is so buried right now? Let's go run this for 2 sets real quick. It's going to take like 2 minutes, not even. They literally die in a click of a button. Hey, merchant. Anything good? Also, gosh, we have so many. Where did all these gems come from? I guess the Vault keys we just opened? Wow, I wasn't kidding when I said we got lucky on gems. How did we pass 40,000 all of a sudden? We were like 36,000 gems the other day. Did we really get that many? I wasn't really paying attention to how many 150s we were getting. Or 120s, I mean. But apparently a good chunk of them, because we only got 3 300s. Which is actually pretty good for how many keys we opened. We got 3 300s. Apparently there must have been a ton of 120s I wasn't paying much attention to. Because we shot up like 5,000 gems opening those 300 Vault keys or so. Treasure maps, it's time. Poor treasure maps. Please get buffed already. I want to have a reason to use them again. It doesn't feel like I'm just completely wasting my time doing nothing. You don't even need to rework the content or anything. Just make the loot a little better. If you want to add like elite ones and everything else, that could work too. Like elite maps. To go with the normal maps. Kind of like how we have Volkey and Epic Volkeys, you know, stuff like that. They always like doing their second variant of things. You finally... also, hello to me! You finally managed to craft Diamantina? Huge. Nice. Glad to hear. Yeah, it's a really long grind. The Gem Dragon grinds are pretty annoying. Once you get them, it's amazing. Yeah, hopefully you get lucky on Stellaryx. You start going for it. Diamantina is still really good. You'll never really see me using it because it has gotten to the point where it is obsolete compared to Stellaryx. Mostly because they just buff Stellaryx so much without doing anything to Diamantina. But its damage range is still insanely high. It's just hard to tell with Stellaryx around. But it's still pretty good. It's just a bit worse against really high level stuff. Because anytime you have to multicast Diamantina is a lot more clunky. But any battle you can still get away with one shot with it is still really, really, really strong. And oddly enough, opening Volkeys is one of those pieces of content. Diamantina, well, it depends on your magic stat. But Diamantina can have enough magic for you to one-shot Volkeys. So why am I still doing this? Haven't we already hit our objective? Yeah, we probably did like minutes ago. Anyways. We did that. We did the only relevant one there. Clash Trial we already did. Claimed our 25 gems. This we already did to help out the guild. Underspire will be getting to you soon. You'll be like the last one to go for, I think. Because once we head to Underspire, we're pretty much just sitting there the rest of the stream. Please, top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3. Why do I feel like it's 4? It's time to play Guess That Door. No. I'm gonna click in 3. It's time to play Guess That Door. Well, anyways. As I was saying. Let's see. Guess that door. There we go. 4, 5, or 6. Let's see what we get here. Good water break time as well. That's really funny. Yeah, we do still got to play it. We got treasure. We didn't get a trap. Alright, I should probably use a real team and not that. Let's see. Where's Stellaryx these days? Actually, I need to change up my setup here. Got too much jungle in between everything. What are we doing being 1 XP short? You can't do that.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, we'll take this fight and then we see what the door guess is on. Looks like a lot of 5s. Oh no, I was still feeling the 4. Let's see, what happened in the last 2 times? Let's see. 2 times ago, I took 4, and it was the one that got voted for the most. The time before that, I went with the one that was voted for, and then it was 4. Which means if it's going to keep alternating, I should go for whatever is the highest voted for. Though that doesn't mean there's a 100% chance it's going to be 4. But the highest vote says 5. Though the lowest vote says 4, so that's definitely a 4, but I'm going to take 5. It's 4, though. It's actually 6. It's secretly 6 this whole time. It was 4. No! It was 6! It was secretly 6 this whole time. Also, gosh, we just hit silence and death mark. Can we hit even worse traps than that? That's so bad. That was 6. To the cleanse metal. What is the retreat method? The retreat method for what? Though we're about to utilize whatever that is. Retreat time. Yes, the deadly science. It's probably among one of the worst combos you can have. Death Mark Silence. Because your team is delayed and every turn it could just blow up.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
How did you not get full mana there?
Mana
Actually, at this point, let's just kill with true damage. Went this far with it, might as well go all the way. Alright, well that didn't go too well. But it started well. Anyways. What's left? Just PvP and Underspire? Though we have a lot of Underspire we need to go do tonight. Yeah, seems like it. Alright, let's go do it. To the PvP. So, what do we need to go do? We got the 3 Valhalla buffs. How are we doing on leaderboard? Oh no! They're actually playing the game. I might not go for leaderboard this week. Oh no. They're actually playing the game. They're double my points right now. Well, I guess we're not making top 3. You win this time. Oh yeah, what battles did we have yesterday? Wasn't it mech and something? Does anyone remember? I actually forget already. Is there a way to check backwards? That one's vulnerable now. No, we didn't have any battles yesterday. It was Wednesday. What am I saying? There's none. There's absolutely none. Which is why I can't remember one, because there were none. But yeah, I have to do one of these. But there was no battles yesterday, which means there's no alliance thingy we need to take today. But we do need to go take either Goblin or... where's the other one? Dragon. Is this Dragon with Dragon Gems? Because that's pretty funny. Isn't this Dragon with Dragon Gems? Why doesn't it say? I'm pretty sure this is Dragon with Dragon Gems, though. It's either that or run Goblin meta. Honestly, we're running Goblin meta so much this week, I kind of just want to run a Dragon team. Because we actually have to get a little bit more creative with it, because we can't just run Takshaka since it's not a Dragon. Though, you know what we can run, though? If that's even in question. Though, why is it not in alphabetical order while in base rarity? Where is it? Wait, never mind, it is. I just forgot all the thes are in weird order. Also, why am I blind? There it is. I can't find Stellaryx in all this mess. Obviously we go Stellaryx. It's not really a question of if. Empower. Convert blue to yellow Dragon Gems. And the alternative is red to yellow Dragon Gems. Wait, we had 2 Dragon Gem mechanic? I guess so. Can I just do that straight to Essentia and be fine? Well, we're allowed to run any weapon. I can just run Wand. I keep forgetting. Wand just simply exists. Which means I can go Essentia. Which means we can go... Oh no, is it worth running Essentia or an Empower? I think we might get more value from an Empower. It's gonna make us need more Stellaryx mana. But I don't think that really matters. I do think we get more value from running something like this. And then running, what's the last thing we need? Actually, we could still go in Essentia, couldn't we? There's nothing stopping us from also still going Essentia. Yeah, we can just run something like that and just run it as Dragon Guard. And boom, we got a team. Change the banner to, what's your color again? Yellow. Change it to +2 yellow something. We were just +2 yellow. Here we go, 2 yellow. Alright, let's roll with that, I guess. I'm trying to think of what else we can kind of do to tweak it a little. I'm pretty sure that's perfectly fine. What was your color again? Brown. You get some value, not as much as I would hope for, though. Get a wand going and go from there. And we already won. Hello, Dragor! Hello, Cookie! Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lester Vedenarcea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess we're missing everyone in chat now. Use one Stellar Existencia with Venerabilix. Is that the guy's name? Yeah, that's what we're running as well. Though I'm running him in front of it so we can actually get mana. Yeah, we're frozen on Hero, which is actually really bad. So much so I'm doing a weird move like that. Because I need the mana more than anything. When you get a Dragonite Gnome, you play the battle and repeat the process until you get another Dragonite Gnome. Wait, does retreating for gnomes work? They actually patched that out of the game a long while ago. Did they accidentally add it back into the game? Because I did notice an interaction like that earlier, where we actually did get value forward on a retreat. They changed it a long while back where retreat spamming doesn't give you value towards gnomes or anything like that. But there's a chance they accidentally patched it back in on accident. Which would be really funny. Because I did have a situation like that happen the other week. The only problem with that is it takes so much retreat spamming when you could just be one-shotting like Explore 1 with Dust Devil. Like even if that does work in current state of game, the rate at which you can kill is just so quick that it doesn't even really matter. Assuming you have Ironhawk quick kill, though even not. Roaming quick kill is not that slow. Did this thing just revive 2 times already? What's going on here? Pretty sure I killed this first slot like 3 times now. And it's still not dead. And it's about to solo my entire team somehow. How is this the battle we're losing to? How is this dragon invincible? And now I'm gonna take a skull and he's just gonna hit his back. He's just gonna full heal back. What even is this fight? I might even just have to resummon here just out of concern. That was a weird fight, but win's a win. Burger time? Ooh, you got burgers? Nice. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Uber Doomskull meta. That thing out of all of those new troops, the Uber Doomskull converting one is like 5 times better than... Like, it's better than all the other 3 combined. I'm not sure why they made that one just insane compared to the other ones. It has so much value over every other one. Yeah, let's go use up our little Valhawk thingies. I'll get 2 of them first, then I'll do the buff, and I'll get the last one. Yeah, I guess I'm just not going to go for PvP leaderboard. Because they're going a little bit too hard right now. And if they're going to keep doing that the rest of the weekend, it's just not worth trying to chase them. I'd rather grind the Vault weekend for a few extra hours rather than PvP. It won't be worth the chase. Because even if I go tonight and get like 25 or 30k, if they just move to 50k, that's like 2 to 3 hours during Vault weekend that we have to stop doing Vault weekend and go farm PvP. So I'd rather just not even chase them this Vault weekend. And just not even worry about PvP leaderboard. And focus on more Vault weekend value. Did I get the Swampert? I don't think I did, but didn't they already do a thing for it? But no, I wasn't able to get the Swampert in time. I think by the time I saw your message, it was already past the time. But didn't they already do a Swampert event? in-game. Yeah, I'm skipping this week's PvP thing. You get more values from doing 2 hours of Volt than you do from 2 hours of PvP. Unless we want to go do like 4 or 5 hours of PvP tonight, which I very much do not want to do. That'd be like the only alternative. Is to pass them so much now that we won't have to do it later.
Mana surge.
Alright, what are we doing here? I did that. I need... What do I need? We did that, we did that. Oh yeah, I was about to go use my points so I can go get the other Valhawk real quick. Because we're currently point capped.
Mana surge.
Yeah, honestly, quick kill teams are so quick that I don't feel like any retreat spam, even if every retreat spam method in the past currently works in the current state of the game, which a lot of them were patched in the past, but they could have accidentally been added back in. But even if they all exist, the time to kill is so quick in current state of game that retreat spamming really isn't needed.
Mana surge.
Oh, hello, Cynical. Welcome, welcome.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, there we go. Let me just double check. I should need one more Valhawk. And I think that's the last PvP we do for the week, not counting dailies for it. We've been so busy IRL, we've been barely keeping up with anything. Oh, good. Oh yeah, today's the last day to get the new Mythic. I almost forgot about it because it's so weak into the, or late into the month. But yeah, if anyone's still trying to get the Biesca, today's the last day to go get them conveniently.
Mana surge.
He's still around for like 6 more hours. You'll still be able to get him in the future. He's relatively average. But if we do have an Urskea PvP or something similar like Urskea, even Daemon potentially, he might be your best damage source. And by might, I mean he will. Because he actually is the best damage source. Well, I guess it depends on the scaling of the fight you're doing. But on most fights, he actually will be the best damage source that you have under Urska or Urskea. Because it has a nice combination of consistency and pure RNG. Or something like that one Devouring one requires them both to not be immune to Devour, while also being very luck-based. Well, he still has some luck-based mechanic. He has a lot of consistency overall with them. There's also far less things that have immune to terror. as it's a relatively new mechanic that pretty much only Impervious is immune to. Yeah, you can't get shiny marked Pokemon. Every single marked Pokemon like that is, or mighty marked is shiny locked. I think the main reason they did that, because in Sword and Shield they had a lot of issues with people hosting like fake shiny versions of them or something similar, like hacked in versions of them basically. And I think that was their main way to like counteract it, was to make it so all mighty marked ones just could never be shiny. Did we get the other Valhalla yet? Yeah, we did. Okay, just making sure. Alright. That's the last of our PvP then, other than dailies. Alright, the final thing. Let's go hand out a code, and let's go live in Underspire for a little while. This stream does not end until the torch number says 0. So we'll go until that happens. There you guys go. Have a redeem code. There we go until that number says 0. There you guys go. Alright, let's start from... Where? Well, that's a dead end. This is weirdly paved. I might go for it, though. This one's really weirdly paved. I feel like as promised. I feel like it's going to be the single path off of this path, though. Seems the most likely. It just seems weird that it would have a path like this. I feel like it's going to dead end either really early, or that top path is really going to go far. Pretty sure this is double dead end, but I kind of want to peek just out of curiosity of what this path is. The worst part is, if it is the other way, it's going to go into like a triple path. Which is kind of the reason I want to go this way. The other one's going to be way too windy. As Isabel mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. I saw it and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Also, I'm still curious if I should switch this team up at all. I kind of want to go a multi-truffle team. Like a whole army of truffle.
Mana surge.
Hey, wow, we actually got a first try. Good thing we went this way. Very solid. Yeah, I am tempted to go double truffle. Honestly, I almost want to do triple truffle. Like hero with triple truffle. Because unfortunately, goblins have no empower. Though that's probably for the best. Could you imagine empower goblin? Because you know it's going to have extra turn. I'm really curious what that would look like. Without making the strongest troop in the entire game. Imagine if, like, Leprechaun had auto extra turn. Like, that's basically what a goblin would be if we ever got goblin in power. What would an empower weapon look like? Oh, we would never get empower hero. For one, I don't even think it would work with how the code works. But even if it could, they would never do that much power creep. As like a trait I'm almost certain will never exist on hero. Same as impervious. The implications of what they would do is just so absurdly strong. It's not even that the hero class itself would be too strong for the game. It's just relative to the balance of every other hero class. Like, it would make elementalists look weak. It would be that much power creep. Because the biggest issue with that is hero has options, way too many options. There's just far too many weapons in the game.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Also, sometimes I keep forgetting we get auto extra turn. I keep like waiting, like, oh, okay, enemy, go do your turn now. Hey, we're using a goblin team. It's always our turn. Everything has extra turn on it. Even your extra turns have extra turns on it.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
The one mechanic I would like to see in that regard at some point, which I'm pretty sure they're never going to add, but what if we had a skull mana pool? It seems kind of counterproductive to the sense of how skulls work in Gems of War. But I've always wondered what it would be like if some select troops and or weapons had a skull mana pool option, where you still get the full value of a skull from taking a skull, but it also fills up those specific troops' mana pool. Because that's one big issue that every skull creator team basically has in the entire game, is if they're not a double converter, a Doom Skull converter, or Doom Skull converter, they are pretty pointless a lot of times. Like Keeper of Keeper of Souls, which is one of the more controlled base skull spammers in the game, doesn't see that much usage because he doesn't have a good way of getting all his mana back. Because when you're taking all those skulls, you're basically getting no mana in return. Compared to double converters, compared to Doom Skulls, Uber Doom Skulls, which all gain all their mana back. Well, not all, but you know, a substantial amount of mana back. It's an issue that normal skull spam has in the current state of the game. Not to be confused with any other form of skull spam. There are a lot of them. But just playing up normal skulls is actually really, really bad in the current state. Just because how many different power skull things we have these days. I'm getting increasingly more tempted by the battle to go double truffle here. But hey, it's working. You know, the second I go double truffle, our first slot's gonna get frozen or something. Something where our first slot not having impervious anymore will be detrimental instantly. We're gonna get like on skull frozen or something. Like right here, literally it would happen. If I would have changed my team, we're gonna get hit by a skull and instantly get frozen on our first slot. It would have literally happened this fight. It's what's keeping me from going double truffle. The most likely one to go would be our first slot. I guess we could also get rid of string filler. It makes us not cover purple though. I guess the other way doesn't make us cover red. What have you noticed? It doesn't matter what storm you use, the AI picks their own color. I'm not sure what you mean by that. There are some mechanics that do random storm in the game, which you might be thinking of it of. Because there's a trait that hero can have that creates a random storm per extra turn. That might be doing what you're referring to. You have no problem for the code. You know what? If we can get from a dead end room something that isn't torches today, we will hand out an extra code. Oh wait, I have some dead end rooms over here. Wait, I forgot. We never did these on that one stream. Interesting. That's a lot of attempts to not to not get torches. Actually, I am so confident that we're probably gonna get like a billion torches in a row. How about this? If we get even one not horrible drop, and we're having a really low bar for what's considered not horrible. If we get one not horrible drop from a dead end room, we'll hand out a code, extra code. It has to be not horrible though, by any definition. Ah! Honestly, it's gonna be 3 sets of torches. It's literally just gonna be 3 sets of torches. Or 2 sets of torches and like 1 minor trade stone somehow. I don't even think it can give you 1. I think the limit's like 2 or 3. It's gonna find a way to give us 1 though. Just you wait. Alright, that's not the way I meant to take that. Whoops. Honestly, I feel like my misclicks have been just increasing over time, not lessening. I feel like the more we play this game, the worse we get at playing it somehow. Not really sure how. That's still horrible. Though a different horrible than I was expecting, though. I haven't really been interacting with the new soul gems much. There are a lot of pretty free souls, but you don't generally just by default run a soul team. Oh! That is like a very, 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 very small amount of a deed book. Oh no, I guess we'll count 10 writs. I did say the lowest of low bars. And that is like the lowest of low bars. Like, by no means is 10 writs a particularly good drop, but I would not define it as bad. And that qualifies over our very, very low bar that we had for those dead end rooms. So, here's the code. It passes the absurdly low bar of something that isn't 100% trash from a dead end room. Barely. But 10 writs is technically not bad. It's just not good. But it's not bad. We could do better, though. Hey! Wow, we found it. Wow, we're doing pretty good on pathing so far. It's 2 floors in a row we just perfected. So we full scouted first floor, but then perfected the next 2 floors. So we're on an okay streak. Oh, there's the code. Thank you, Isabel, for claiming it. Thank you, thank you. As I mentioned earlier, we'll keep going until we run out of torches. And then that should be everything we need to go do for Vault weekend prep. Other than grind PvP more, but I just can't be bothered to do like 3+ hours of PvP tonight. So we're just gonna ignore PvP exists for this week, I guess. Other than maybe dailies. Because tomorrow we'll be able to claim some gold marks. Keep getting the Valhawk daily thing. Doesn't take that long. Good night, Supernova. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. Also, a little logic save. I didn't say hi. Welcome, welcome. Unless that's like the 3rd time I'm saying hello to you. In which case, welcome, 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 welcome. I'll take that one over. Was that little Bill Warhammer? Oh, it is the first? Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I did remember that I didn't forget for once. So with 21 more torches, if we get a good floor, there should be enough to finish out 1 more floor. This is a pretty good pacing. We're actually quite ahead of schedule. Though that's kind of to be expected after 2 perfect floors in a row. So we are at good pacing because of that. Also, I have no clue why I didn't just take the free greens that were just sitting there. Despite our team being exceedingly green-based. Yeah, the only way we'll hand out more codes this stream is if we get the drop. And of course, the drop is, I said a while back, but whatever stream we finally break this dry streak of 6 months with none of the Guardian troops, I will it has to be a new one though. I will hand out 3 redeem codes on the spot pretty much. Maybe not all at once, but you know what I mean. Like within a very short duration of us finally getting our 3rd one. But it has to be a new one. It can't be a troll one that's like the 2nd copy of one of the 2 we already have. But if we finally break the 6-month streak of no dead-end Guardian troops, finally getting our 3rd one, we'll hand out 3 codes. Don't expect it though, we're 6 months in without it. It could be in any dead-end room. You never know. The current rate, we can expect to have it by next year. Hello, Outlander! Welcome, welcome. Alright, there's the door. We got 3 paths. This one's likely not it. I'm leaning towards this one. Worst comes to worst, it shows us more of the path. Because it's connected to where the next path is going. So at least it gives us some intel. Even if this is wrong, it gives us intel in the next area. So I still keep waiting on so many fights, waiting for Takshaka mana to kick in. Only to realize, oh yeah, that's not a thing. Oh wow, that was quick. Well, at least it immediately dead-ended. Oh, that was super quick. I have no confidence in this path. I'm going left. I have very low confidence in the swervy path that we can already see has a room dipping into it. And this is like a 4-off boss room. I don't feel like it's it. Oh, we got the double path. Okay, that's even more of a reason not to go bottom there.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh no, we got the fork. Dun dun dun. Also, wow, that was about to dead end. What's this? What is this? What am I looking at? The funniest thing is, this could actually be the path too. Because we're not deep enough for that to not be the path. I still have more confidence in this direction though. You do it purely on gut feeling and normally it's wrong. I feel like there's some kind of strategy here I'm not aware of. Even with the few strategies that we do use, I still feel like it's so absurdly random where the boss room is. Like, a lot of the other stuff in between isn't that random. Oh wait, we're already at a dead end. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there is a chance. Wait. That would explain the weird curviness. This is likely either merchant or boss room. So you're just doing weird curviness. So it has to be a special room. The problem is it could be the wrong special room. It's definitely curving like a merchant, but it could be boss room still. It might just be a tight area. Oh yeah, highest level to door almost always works. Also, if you're 4 deep on a path and you see a double, the chance of it being double dead end is absurdly high. There's a few other things like that as well. Some more consistent than others. But no strategy is 100% consistent. Highest level doesn't always work, and the double dead end thing doesn't always work either. They're likely, but it doesn't always occur. Which I think is the most annoying thing about Underworld, or Underspire, is there's no single strategy that's 100% consistent. Even things that normally work don't actually always work. But they're consistent enough that you still do it because the alternative is just randomly picking. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. So we knew this because of the weird curve here. This being 2 off means there's stuff going on over there. This being a 2 meant there was stuff going on over here. So this was either going to be merchant or boss, and luckily it was boss. Oh, so I got to remember, this is the torch. Oh, I have no torch. Or lantern, I mean. Oh, I need to go buy some lanterns this week. Luckily I don't need to right now. Yeah, I need to go remember to go buy some lanterns. Because I'm actually about to run out. This is our last lantern. We were actually doing really good on dead end rooms. I'm not sure how, but in the last month we've gotten like 3 lanterns from dead end rooms. So I haven't actually buy lanterns in like a month, a little longer than a month. This is, I think, like the longest duration since we've been getting lanterns every time that we haven't needed to get lanterns. Just because we've had such an absurdly high concentration of whatever we call it, the lantern drops from dead end rooms. I'm not sure why. Ever since that Windows update earlier today, this computer has been so extra laggy. I've noticed that on the earlier stream too. I'm not sure why. My internet or computer or something has been really, really laggy today. Just gets random lag spikes for seemingly no reason. So I need to check what the Windows update even did. Because the computer's been acting a little weird since it... Right, there's our double silver. Of course, we'll double the gold once we get there. Alright, let's go use our final 11. Make sure we don't need to get anything there. Alright, let's keep going. Windows has another update right now. Mine says it's already updated it though. Unless there was another one. I'm always confused because my 2 computers get the update at a different time. My other computer got it yesterday, it has been fine. But my newer computer got it today. Like a whole, like, almost 24 hours after the fact. It's been acting very weird since it... We've had a really high concentration of lag spikes today. This is just my connection today, possibly. We don't really have a storm or anything. There's no real reason why connection should be iffy. Also, it seems to only be lagging like the game and such. Like, I don't think the stream themselves have really been like going down or from lag or anything. It hasn't really been buffering, which would normally be a sign of internet lag. So I'm not sure. We'll find out later.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Did it remove the screen brightness slider? I have no clue. I've never used it. They always keep it at the same brightness always.
Mana surge.
Yeah, you can never have a path that goes further than 6. It can be less than 6. It can be as little as 1. But it can never be more than 6 from primary path. It is physically impossible for a room to be further than 6 from primary path.
Mana surge.
There's one thing that's been pretty consistent. I've seen that 0 times ever. Because I don't think it's possible for it to ever go further than that, regardless of layout or anything. It's coded to cap at 6. If it ever goes further than that, that means the path isn't primary path. That's a weird path. It's going up against the wall. If the next room is a double-way path, that is so annoying. But I would believe that both are probably dead end. But if we take that room and it then shows a left and a right path, that is the most annoying thing ever. Like, I don't want to take it just to see. You accidentally collected your PvP goals when you're about done for the day. Oh no. "60 minutes you don't want to do." I don't think I've ever actually misclicked that yet, which I'm so glad. Because yeah, it can be up to like 2 hours of extra thing that could just get completely wasted. By the way, Cynical, how's the new account been? I haven't really been keeping up with it. Didn't you start a new account pretty recently? I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that like every single year. At this point, I haven't made a new account since the Switch version back in like, I want to say 2018 or so. But up until that point, we're making a new account every year. He's got Rowan, nice. Always a great place to start. Rowan into Mang. And then from there it comes down to what legends and mythics you get. What about faction stuff you want to focus on? Because there's a lot of really good faction teams these days. Mostly the legends, of course. But they're always farmable at any point, so you never need to worry about like a certain event or something. You still have to worry about some luck aspect, but most of them are doable within a week or less. Yeah, the game has changed a lot. They've been trying to do a lot more things to make it new player friendly too. I've never really gotten to see a lot of those changes like firsthand. I do kind of feel like we might eventually make a new account again. I don't think I would do it anytime soon though. But we are coming up to the 10-year anniversary of the game, so who knows, maybe around then. Because that's in November. I don't know, we'll see. I just wish it was easier to use multiple accounts. The most realistic way to do it is basically use an entire different Steam account. Because it's too annoying to do it on mobile, it's too annoying to do it on one account, like, you know, one Steam account. The only realistic way is just to do a whole second Steam account for it. We've still gotten 0 sentinels. Yeah, we're on a 6-month dry streak. We are there as well. They just simply don't exist. I feel like this is the most likely path. I have to go this way. I am just too curious. There's no way this is the right path. However, I must know. Is this a double-sided path? I just want to see how trolly this path is. I might even just turn back immediately after I see it. I just need to see for my own eyes what this path is. Because I've been curious the second since I've seen it against the wall what way this is going to go. Because if it goes to the right, there's a chance. If it goes both left and right... No! I knew it! Okay, I'm going to the right. Because it's the most likely way. But I knew it. Did I not say it's going to go to both left and right earlier? I just had to see it myself. Like, just looking at it, you knew it was going to. But the right is definitely more likely than the left here. It's further from the bottleneck since we're up against a dead-end wall. So it's not that trolly of a pathing. I saw that coming from like a mile away. Also, I just realized I don't have enough torches to actually even see it today. We're about to run out of torches. Even with the extra that we got from those dead-end rooms. You have a new strategy, farm sentinels. You play Extort 12 because the odds of getting one there is about the same as getting one there. That's kind of funny. No, that's not completely wrong. Though technically is. It doesn't feel wrong though. So what am I doing not silencing Glaceon? I'm just watching a Glaceon about to start getting full mana. I'm just kind of leaving it there for no reason. Needlessly. And we're out of torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still a chance, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll find out. Oh, we're 73 battles in. Anyways, guys, I think we will probably call it there. Until tomorrow night, which of course is Volt Weekend. Don't forget, it actually starts in like 6 hours from now. And we'll be grinding versus off stream. Doing pretty much pure Palooza on stream. And just cleaning up whatever else we still need to do daily-wise and stuff, just to make sure we keep up with everything. But it will be almost purely a Volky grind. We're starting at 0. Oh, how many epic Volkies are we starting with? We are starting at 1318 for epics, and obviously 0 for volts, and starting with 12 reverse. All these numbers need to become bigger. And this weekend, we shall do that. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Volt Weekend. Best of luck. Don't forget, if you're still going for that Mythic, which I'm pretty sure no one is at this point, but if you still are, this is the last, like, 6 hours to go for it. Where's the timer? In 5 hours and 35 minutes, this guy will no longer be the exclusive Mythic and Drop table, which also means it's safe to go open your keys then, your Galurgium, Guild, and VIP just if you want to then. But yeah, it'll last you several hours to go get them. But otherwise, yep, Vault event this weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Those 3 days. And best way to do it, of course, is just quick kill explore. Then just use a bunch of Paloozas and hopefully get lucky and get a ton of Vault keys. But that'll be our game plan this weekend. Also, hello, Alex. Goodbye, Alex. Let's see. Anything else in chat? Let me just double check. Should we back in chat? But thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it as always. And I will see you this Vault weekend. Goodbye, everyone.